All right, if these are the starting 10 and black moves first, red will lose a knight, and knights are only slightly less powerful than queens on this short board. So that means black will actually end up moving second, red will move first, and the first order of the day will be to protect that knight. Let's see how it plays out. Now, queens are generally very powerful, but on a short board, they can be less powerful. I want you to watch this black queen and see how long it stays there as if it's pinned, just totally useless. Now, the black king should probably have Hydra castled there. He can do that because he's the only king on the board. He didn't choose to do that. Let's see how it plays out. Now, this is interesting because the king would love to get the free rook here, but it's not going to do that. It's black's move, but black has to take this red pawn, or else red will get a queen, so it cannot allow that. Now, this is also interesting because we got to consider now what's left. These two cannot, neither of these can move off the back row. Well, if they do, they run a 1 of 3 risk. The king appears, and then it's game over. So these, unless you're really bold and you're willing to do that, otherwise one of these would have to move off and hopefully keep the king or the queen in a safe position, or you've got to take another move. Okay, so that's what they decided to do. Now the queen is buried over here, kind of blocked in. If this pawn moves off, the queen is gone. Now, you got to consider, this is interesting because you got to consider it's black's move. And if black moves here, you've got to remember 50-50 chance that the next thing that moves off of this back row is a king. I'll let you decide how you play that out. And which color you think is going to win. Now, if you're black and you think red has a superior board position and you're a gambler, you're going to slide that queen just to the left and take that red knight, sacrificing your queen in the hopes that the 50-50 chance of a king showing up on the back row will pay off and that you will win the game. It's a gamble. That's part of what makes Hydra fun, is you don't know how luck's going to treat you. Cheers.